Hey everyone, finally taking the time to get a green screen set up, so it's kind of fun. So I'm growing my YouTube channel and my selling, and today we're going to do a quick what sold video. Here we go. Alright, so as you can see, I spent the money and got a basic store in March, I think, sometime in March. I wanted to be able to run sales, and so for what is it, $4.99 a month or something like that, I could get a store. This is my store. I put up a banner, made a quick little banner in GIMP. GIMP is my editing choice or program of choice. I never really learned Photoshop, but I know GIMP. I like open source software, as you will see if you follow my channel. I'm going to go over quite a bit of open source software. I use OBS Studio to do all this fancy stuff, like this cool little banner down here, and all my recording, green screen, all that good stuff. This is all being done in OBS Studio, which is open source broadcasting studio, something like that. Anyway, so back to my store. So I bought a store, started setting up, getting it figured out. I have a lot of grilling and barbecuing stuff in there right now, so I decided to make a banner about grilling and feature a bunch of grilling items there. So I'm gonna try and push those, promote those, and get a bunch of stuff out. And we will jump into my store now. Okay. So the first thing on the list is these Carhartt boots. This was a pretty much everything you're going to see in my store is RA. I do a lot of RA. I don't have a lot of thrift stores around here, so it's RA. I have two small thrift stores close, and they're only open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., so I can't get there unless I run in on my lunch break, and it just doesn't work out very well. And my closest Goodwill is about an hour away, so I don't get to do a lot of thrifting. Hopefully here soon we'll be doing more garage sales. It's garage sale season coming up soon. There's still snow on the ground. It's April 3rd, but soon it'll be garage sale season. So anyway, I picked up 3 pair of these boots. I picked up a 9.5 wide, a 9 wide, and a 10. There was another 9 and an 8.5, and I left those. First of all, I wasn't sure how well these were going to sell, and second, 8's starting to get a little small. So I picked these up. I actually sold all 3 pairs for $70 each. I took best offers. I had my low offer, my reject price set too low, and a guy offered me $65 on the one pair. Luckily, I saw it the very next day. I was in my store looking, and it said review offers. I said, oh, I had an offer, so I looked. It was $65. So I sent the guy a message. I said, hey, if you want these for $70, make me an offer for $70 and I'll accept it. And he sent me a message back and said, I wasn't really sure if they were going to fit or not. I said, tell you what, I'll turn on free returns for you. I'll send them to you. He was close. He was only one state away over in Illinois. I said, I'll turn on free returns for you if you want them. Make me an offer for $70, and if they don't fit, I'll take them back. So he accepted the offer, paid right away. I shipped them out right away, and he sent me a message later. Oh no, he didn't send me a message. He left me a good review and said they fit great. So that was awesome. So I paid $30 for each of these, sold them for $70. Buyer paid shipping on each one of these. So That was a good 40 minus fees. So yeah, about 30, 32 bucks, 33 bucks, something like that on these each. Not too bad. Next one, over the winter, I found these sell pretty decent. These I got, were these clearance ones? I got some on clearance and some not. Loaded them up in a set of 3, $10.99. They go first class, so pretty easy to ship. Oddly enough, I think every single one of them I sold went to California. Alright, so this is a jacket. This was actually my wife's jacket. I sold it for her. It was brand new with tags. Never worn. She bought it last year on clearance. I can't remember exactly what we paid. I think they were marked down to 70, and then I think we might have got 50% off of that. I'm not sure. So we might have had 35 bucks in it. Anyway, she bought it for herself. Never wore it, decided, let's go ahead and sell it. So we took a best offer of 70 on this, and it was free shipping because all the other coats were free shipping. I would have never put free shipping on this, but all the other Carhartt jackets that were similar had free shipping. So to be competitive, we ran free shipping. So anyway, clearing out the closets, clearing out things we have laying around. It's a great thing about eBay. Yes, the calculators. So if I remember, I will try to put a link up here to my last video on these calculators. I did a whole video on the story of these things. So, and I'll try to put a breakdown, if you haven't seen it already, of what I paid, fees, that kind of thing here. So these, I sold 2 for 90 and 3 for 100. Buyer paid shipping. I ended up making like $2 on the shipping because I shipped them all together in one box. And profited, I think, $336, something like that. But you'll see, I'll post that right here. And spent, these were $30. These were the notorious TI-84 Pluses, were on clearance at Walmart for $30 a piece. So I was able to find 5 of them, pick them up, and flip them, and they sold instantly. I've never had anything sell. 6 minutes, I think it was. I looked back from the time I hit submit to the time that I got an offer. Ah yes, cell phones. So this I was a little nervous about. I've heard a lot of people selling cell phones. I actually stopped into a Shopko that was closing. It was the night before they closed. It was actually like 20 minutes before they closed that night. So they were about 24 hours from closing forever, this store. And I walked in, there was hardly anything there. But I spotted these hanging on a rack, and they were marked $7 a piece. And I thought, man, for $7 a piece, I gotta try it. I picked up 3 of these, sold all 3. This one sold for full price, sold the next day after I listed it. And then the next 2 I got offers on. I took best offers on them, but they were like around 35. And I put free shipping on these. These actually ship first class. They're pretty lightweight. And so yeah, I think these ones I make a little more on. I bought some later. They were a little more expensive. Make 12 bucks after everything on those ones. These ones I made a little more than that. Probably about 25, something like that, after shipping everything. This thermometer. I was in a Walmart one day in the clearance aisle, and these were hanging there for $3 a piece. I have no idea why. They're still a current product. They're hanging on the normal shelf in every other Walmart at full price at like 16 bucks. I don't know why these were marked to $3. I picked up, there were 3 of them. I got all 3. I thought, if they don't sell, I'll use them for myself. I like to smoke meat, and these would be great. I have a wireless thermometer I typically use, but sometimes I don't have enough probes for everything that's on the smoker. So I thought, hey, for $3, I'll have a couple extra. But I threw them up, and this one sold for 14, and buyer paid $4.39 or for something, $4.79. I have no idea where eBay comes up with these numbers for people to ship, because that went first class. But yeah, $4.79 they paid plus $13.99. So that was a nice little, probably $6-7. I don't know, something like that. Not bad. And Hot Wheels. I had these in my last video. More of the Hot Wheels I picked up after Christmas toy, buy one get 2 free. So I think I have $6 in these, and I sold them for, let me make sure, I took a best offer of $25. I sold 2 sets of these in the last month. So, and I pay shipping. I throw them in a shoebox, and I think one went to New York and one went to somewhere else. So the one was like $8 to ship, and the other one was probably around 7 something. Anyway, not too bad. I still have some more of these left. I'm all out of the curves, but I have launchers and loops left. So we'll probably throw a sale on those and try and get them moving. Actually, I think I am running a toy sale right now. Haha, Yetis. These were what started it all. I actually found 2 more, and so I threw them up. Oddly enough, they took a little longer to sell this time than the last time. Not really sure. If anyone knows why, please put it in the comments. When I put up a new listing, it takes like 4 days before anyone views it. It's really odd. I don't know why. But it will get 0 views. Or it'll have 1 view. Always, that's me. My own view. But it'll only have 1 view, and it'll never get any more views for like 3 to 4 days. So these took a few days to sell, but then all of a sudden they got tons of views, and they sold within a day of each other. And I think I took a best offer. Yeah, 35. Oh no, I sold one for 30 full price, and I took a best offer on the other one of 33, I believe. And buyer pays shipping. Oh, I had buyer paid $8 shipping on this. They're $7.55. I put them at a flat rate, padded flat rate. One is possibly coming back though. I received the day that it arrived. It got delivered. The one. I got a return request through eBay. The buyer wanted to return it, said there was a dent in it. I went ahead and okayed the return right away, sent them a shipping label, and I've never heard anything since. So we'll see if they're actually going to return it or not. If they do, I will keep that for myself. I've never taken the label off the one I was going to keep for myself, so I will keep the one with the dent for myself. I don't mind if it has a dent, and I'll sell the one I have that's in good shape. So next, Lego Racing Yacht. I picked up 2 of these on clearance. I have to look what I paid for those. I think I paid around $8 or $9 for these. I don't remember for sure off the top of my head. I'll try to remember to put it up here, what I paid for these. Sold them both for full asking price. So it's a nice little one. Unfortunately, all the other Legos are free shipping, so I had to kind of stay with that. To do that, I have to drop my price, and then do calculated shipping. I don't like free shipping at all. I'd rather just do calculated shipping. It's way easier to figure out what you made and that kind of thing. Alright. A Fujifilm Instax Minion camera. These I kept seeing on the shelf at one store I go to. Kept seeing them. They were marked. They were clearance to $50, and then they were 50% off that, so they were $25. And with my reseller license, I don't pay tax, so it's $25 even. It's kind of nice. And I saw these and I thought, I gotta buy one. I gotta try it. I want to see how well they sell. It sat here on my desk for over a month until I finally got it listed. I listed it and it sold the next day. I got an offer the next day. I got kind of a low ball. Oh, yeah. The buyer kept. I always set a bottom price where I don't accept offers below a certain value. I never even see them. It just auto rejects them. So this buyer just kept offering and offering until finally it hit a price that would send the offer to me. And so by the time it did that, they only had one offer left. So I countered. They countered back, and then I knew they had no counter offers anymore. So just to be mischievous, I countered back for $1 higher, and they had no recourse to either accept it or reject it, since they couldn't counter anymore. So they accepted it for $1 more. They didn't say anything. If they would have been mad, I probably would have let them have their dollar back. But I just thought, I knew they couldn't counter anymore. So, yeah, I took best offer on this of $48 and free shipping. I don't remember where it went. Cost me a little shipped, but still made a little on this. I've still seen these in the stores, so I might go back and buy a few more and throw them up here just to see. A Minion camera would be kind of odd at a wedding, but these Instax cameras are popular for weddings and wedding season's coming up. So, but I could see people throwing Minion cameras out at their wedding just because they picked them up pretty cheap or whatever. Yeah, cheap enough. Anyway. Okay, last item. Bubble mailers. I had a huge influx of orders after I released my YouTube video on these bubble mailers. I will add it all up and put it here how much I've sold in these bubble mailers. I've sold a ton in both sizes, and I haven't sold any for over a week now, but I had been selling them pretty consistently, and I think I may have recouped my initial investment now. I'm pretty close if I haven't. I'm real close. So I still have a trailer full of these things, so it's all profit from here on out, and I don't have to pay storage. I don't have to worry about that, so I'm good there. So yeah, I will put up the numbers here, and that is pretty much it. So I appreciate everyone watching. I hope you enjoyed what sold. Give you a few ideas. Like I said, I'm not doing much thrifting right now. Most of this is retail arbitrage, but yes, you can retail arbitrage on eBay. Just gonna change around. It's interesting. I've started to get pretty good at figuring out what things will and what things won't sell on eBay. And I'm still trying some stuff. There's a lot of things sitting around that I have posted that are not moving that I thought would. Some things are surprising. Some I wasn't sure how well they sell anyway, but I got them cheap, so I threw them up there. But yeah. So thank you for watching. If you have any comments or anything like that, post them down below. And we'll see you on the next video.